We're here for the weigh-in for tomorrow night's big junior middleweight / super welterweight triple header, all title fights. After tomorrow night, we're going to have a pretty good idea of the pecking order of the 154-pound division. This show will be promoted by DeBella Entertainment and sponsored by Corona La Cerveza Más Fina. A reminder, if you don't have tickets, you can get them at Ticketmaster.com or at the Barclays Center box office. If you can't make it, make sure you tune in 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Showtime for Showtime Championship Boxing. So we're about ready to get underway. Again, we have 3 title fights, and we're going to start with the IBF junior middleweight title fight, bringing to the scale the former WBA super welterweight champion of the world with a record of 30-3, 17 KOs, a veteran of the division, Austin "No Doubt" Trout. And next coming to the stage, the defending champion. He has a record of 20 wins, no losses, 14 knockouts, and he's from Accokeek, Maryland, the IBF junior middleweight champion of the world, who will be making his first defense, Jarrett Hurd. First to the scale will be the challenger, Austin Trout. Division limit is 154 pounds.
153.
Austin Trout, 153. And next to the scale, the champion, Jarrett Hurd. Weighing in with his socks on.
153.6.
Jarrett Hurd, the champion, 153.6. We have a fight. Jared, real quick. We're going to ask Jarrett Hurd a couple of questions. Congratulations on making weight. Jarrett, you told us earlier in our Friday meeting at Showtime, you fight a different way every fight. How are you going to fight this fight?
Man, you know, it depends on how I feel when I come out. You know, I may come out boxing, I may come out, you know, straightforward with pressure. You never know. So we're going to see.
How do you make your youth and your aggressiveness the difference in this fight? Because you're fighting one of the veterans of the division.
It's going to play a big factor. You know, my size, strength, and my youth is going to play a big factor. You know, Austin Trout's a veteran, of course, but, you know, he's up in age. And I feel like I'm a more skillful fighter. And Saturday night, man, we got a Trout to catch. And the only way to trash a Trout is with a hook.
Prediction?
A knockout.
Jarrett Hurd says he's going to knock out Austin Trout. Thank you very much. Austin Trout, you're a former champion.
And future champion, baby.
And future champion. The sense of urgency. This will be your second title fight in a row. You're coming off a little bit of a layoff. How much of a sense of urgency is there for you?
First of all, every fight's my most important fight, including this one. You ask me the next fight, I'm going to say it's the most important fight of my life. We've been here before. You know what I mean? This ain't our first rodeo. So we're going to do it.
You have a very big experience advantage on Jarrett Hurd. How do you make that work for you tomorrow night?
Man, I got an ability advantage over Jarrett Hurd. I'm the more skillful fighter. Throw the experience on top. It's just icing on the cake, man.
Prediction?
This ain't going the distance. He ain't ever been past 10, and he ain't going to be able to go 12 with me, man. I'm knocking this boy out.
Good luck, Austin. Austin Trout says they're not going the distance.
asked for it. You
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Next fight, we're in front. And I'm in the middle.
Okay.
All right? And maybe somebody else get in the middle.
Okay, so from here on out, what we're going to do is
Over here, man.
All right, so we have a fight. Jarrett Hurd defending against Austin Trout for the IBF junior middleweight title. All right, as I said, there are 3 championship fights on this card, and maybe the fight that will steal the show, we are going to bring up the fighters next. Coming to the stage, the challenger in this fight for the WBC super welterweight title. He's from Orlando, Florida. He's 18-0 with 13 knockouts. I give you Erickson Hammer Lubin.
Keep the interview super short on this one.
And also coming to the stage, the defending WBC super welterweight champion, record of 29-0, 14 knockouts. He'll be making his second defense of the title from Houston, Jermell Ironman Charlo. Okay, Lubin will weigh in first, the challenger. Erickson Lubin, the challenger, 153.4. And now to the scale, the defending champion, Jermell Charlo.
Don't move, Charles.
Jermell Charlo, 153.6. We have a fight. All right, I think next we're going to square off the fighters. Lou DiBella, while they're getting dressed, turn around here. This could be the fight of the night.
2 undefeated young studs. This is what it's all about. Prime of their careers. This is what it's all about.
We're looking forward to it. We'll get these fighters together. All right, let's square off. Here is Jermell Charlo and Erickson Lubin.
It's time to go, baby.
I've been here to
Ready?
talk.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean talk.
You know, you.
I'm ready to fight.
baby.
I'm ready to take what you got. I'm ready to take what you got.
Make it
I'm
happen.
gonna take it.
You're a boss.
I swear to
I'm a boss.
Okay,
You're a boss.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Erickson, very quickly. Seems to be quite a lot of bad blood between the two of you. Why?
Quick message to my camp. Quick message to his camp. Let us do the fighting. We don't need the commotion outside of the ring. I'm gonna handle my business. It's hammer time.
What's going to happen tomorrow?
Erickson Lubin and the new
Jermell? Congratulations on making weight. Seems to be a little bad blood here between the two camps.
It's always bad blood when I fight. And they know what it is. Hey, I already did that. They talk that, and we back it up. Keep running your mouth.
Good luck tomorrow. Jermell Charlo and Erickson Lubin, the second of the three 154-pound title fights. All right, we're ready for our third fight, the main event on a card that really has three main events. He was a 2012 U.S. Olympian. He's the challenger for the WBA super welterweight title. Record of 20-0 with 9 knockouts. From Cleveland, Ohio, Terrell Gausha. As Terrell makes his way onto the stage, we're going to introduce the champion. He'll be making his 6th defense of the WBA super welterweight title. Pretty much unanimously rated first at 154 pounds among all these great fighters. He's a southpaw from Guantanamo, Cuba, a record of 24-2-2 with 14 knockouts. We give you the champion, Erislandy, the American Dream Lara. All right, both fighters are on the stage. We'll now ask Terrell Gausha to weigh in first, the challenger. Terrell Gausha, 153.2. 153.2. And now the champion, the WBA champion, making his 6th title defense, the American Dream, Erislandy Lara. Erislandy Lara, 153.6. We have a fight. Let's square them off. Terrell, while we're waiting for Erislandy, let me ask you a couple of quick questions. You've been perfect as a pro since being in the Olympics in 2012. What makes you think you can step up and beat the #1 fighter in the division?
What makes me know I can step up is all the hard work I put in the gym. You know, I come to fight all the time. I'm skilled, and I'm ready for this to go get my belt.
All right, let's square you off with Erislandy, who's putting his shoes on. You excited, Sam?
I love this. This is going to be a great fight right here. One of the greatest ever.
All right, Erislandy Lara and Terrell Gausha. Lou, thanks. Lou. We'll have a quick word with Erislandy Lara. His co-manager, Louis de Cubas Jr., will translate. I don't want to block our beautiful Corona girls. Let me step over here. Okay. Lou, can you ask Erislandy? He had a tremendous amateur background, but he's also a very experienced pro. Gausha is making a big step up. Does he think Gausha is ready for him?
carrera, Matea, también tiene una tremenda carrera profesional. ¿Tú crees que Gausha está listo para ti?
Tiene tremenda carrera Matea, yo también tengo super carrera. Ok. No está listo para mí todavía, creo. Lo veremos mañana. Estamos listos para mañana, dar lo mejor de mí.
He says, thank you for what he said about him. He says, we're going to find out tomorrow if Terrell Gausha is ready. This is the big leagues now.
We wish you luck. Good luck. Buena suerte. Thank you, Lou. Thank you so much. Well, that concludes the 3 World Championship fights. Once again, this is promoted by DeBella Entertainment. And Ticketmaster.com if you still want to buy tickets, or the Barclays Center ticket windows here. And if you can't make it to the fight, 10 p.m. Eastern on Showtime, Showtime Championship Boxing. Now we're going to do the off-TV.